And today I'd like to talk a minute or two about dying before you die. And there's a few different theories and whatnot on this. I'm sure it's a lot of debate and everything else. I have my own opinion and theories. I got some from a comedian. I don't remember the comedian, but one of them was well, I forget who said this one, but in order to be forgiven, you must sin. It's nice it works that way. Anyway, it really isn't that hard to sin. But, yeah, kind of look at life for as a test. Your life is a test. Well, what if it really is a test? And if we don't pass the test, we get another life sentence. We have to live another life to prove we're worthy to go on to the next whatever. There's a saying that we're all just spiritual beings having a human experience, and once say we get to go past this section, the human experience, then we go on to the next. We lose our body and whatnot, and that we're currently just vibrating at a level where we're visible, and then after we die, we vibrate at a different level. And anyway, there's another joke I kind of like about the same thing. If we don't pass this test, this life experience, we get to do it over. And that's this guy dies and he goes up to heaven, gets in line, and there's a couple of desks there. One guy gives him $2,500. Geez, man, I spent my whole life sinning, and I come up here. Not only do I get to go to heaven, they pay me $2,500. Woohoo! And then he gets up to the next table and they go, all right, now you must pay for your sins. And if you can't pay for your sins, you go to hell. Okay, well, it just got a lot more serious now, right? And goes through like killing somebody's $1,000, and taking the Lord's name in vain is like 10 cents, and jacking off is like a quarter. Those, they're different prices. And okay, well, you haven't killed anybody, but you took the Lord's name in vain so many times. That'll be this much. And you masturbated or jacked off this many times. That'll be that much. And you say, holy Jesus! Or how was that? I jacked off that many times. Jesus! Skip that. Anyway, but so that goes back to that. Maybe that's where I got my theory. Where if you don't pass the test, whatever, you get another, life sentence to prove yourself. Now, this die before you die, not only is that kind of in Andy Shaw's book, but when I was at West Oakland Health, when I quit drinking, West Oakland Health is a rehab center. One of the exercises they had us doing there was to write our own obituary. And they didn't really tell me the reason why, which they should have. But anyway, I wrote one, and it only went up to my life so far. And I was like, and they had pissed me off too, so I was kind of being a smartass. They were just like, here lies Thomas Balzer. He lived his life to the fullest. If there was any such thing as too much fun, he had it. He loved riding motorcycles and women and drinking beer and listening to rock and roll and carrying on. Anyway, that was pretty much my life up to 45 years of 45 years of age when I quit drinking. Anyway, then they said, well, you're missing the point of the exercise. The point of the exercise is to go from, say, now to the day you die, how would you like to be remembered? You know, what would you like to do different in your life now that you're? And I guess I can, I can keep the beginning the same, but since I've got sober, and um, it would be, you know, this first part still be the same. But after he quit drinking, Thomas Falzer used his talents and wisdom to not only help other people achieve sobriety and happiness, he also helped a ton of people, or quite a few people learn how to do online marketing and become very successful in the online marketing field. And basically known that I use my past to help people in the future. Anyway, so that's also ways so you don't have any regrets. I know this is running long, but if you so here's the exercise I'd like you to do. So you don't have any regrets, and it's also kind of the secret, or how would you like to be remembered, right? Write your own obituary. How do you want to be remembered? What accomplishments do you want to have accomplished between now and the day you die? So I guess that's it for this one. That's 7 minutes. All right. If you got some value out of this, please like, comment, or share, and have an awesome day. Thanks.